Welcome back to SQL class. So today we are going to discuss about all of these points. First, we will see about SQL delete. So delete statement in SQL is used to delete the existing records in the table, which means it will delete all the records and it will keep the column names of the table and also of course the table. Okay. Uh, with this we can use the two syntaxes. One is just delete from and the table name, and other one is we can use this delete with where clause and condition. Delete from table name where if you want to write any condition, for example where city equal to Bergen, if there is a city name Bergen, and all that row record will be deleted. Okay, but we should be very careful when you are using this statement, because if you give where city equal to Bergen, if there are two records having the city Bergen, two records will be deleted. So you have to give the column name of that particular record which is unique, which will allow you to delete only one record, like that. Okay, yeah, we will see one example. Um, so I have just a dummy table with all these values. So, so the table name is a dummy table. Yeah, and now we shall see delete from dummy table, and I will be writing a where clause where city equal to UK, city equal to, I'm writing in single quotes because it is the where char. Okay, I'm going to execute it. Okay, one row affected, which means one record is been deleted, which where the city is UK. If you want to check that, select star from dummy table. Okay, you see one record of the UK has been deleted, all the complete row. Okay, and now if you want to delete all the dummy table, all these records, so we will see the command will be delete from dummy table. There is no where condition. So if you are going to give this statement, all these records in this table will be deleted. Okay, three rows affected. Now we will see select star from dummy table. Okay, all the rows were deleted. Only the column names which you have given, the course ID, last name, first name, and city, just only they are present. Okay, that's the purpose of delete. And there is one more command if you remember, similar to it, which is truncate. Truncate also helps you to keep the table, but it will delete all the records, same like delete statement. But what is the difference between drop, delete, and truncate? We will see in the next slide. I have just given here some examples here about which we have done in the live. Yeah. So the difference between delete, drop, and truncate, I have given a small format for you in a table. Yeah. First one, delete. It is a manipulation language, and in truncate, it is a data definition language, and drop is also a data definition language command. Okay. Yeah. But in delete, we can either delete all the rows, which we have done now, and we can also delete one by one record or row using the where clause. Here in truncate, you cannot use a where clause. Just the command will be truncate and the table name. And for the drop also, it will be the same. But here, if you give the truncate command, only the rows of the table will be deleted, but not the column names, same as the delete command. But in drop table name, if you give, all the table will be deleted along with the column names. There will be no table at all with that name. Okay, yeah. And next, this delete command is a little bit slower comparative to the truncate command. Okay, and truncate is faster to delete all the rows. Okay, so it's your choice which one you want to choose, delete or truncate. Okay, and the main important thing is you can use a rollback command to restore, but here you cannot restore you if you give a truncate command or if you give a drop command. Okay, there is no statement to roll back. Okay, that's the difference of the delete, truncate and drop. To better understand, just try all these three, create three tables and try all these options, so you will get a good knowledge about why we have to use delete or truncate instead of each other. Okay, also the drop. Yeah, next, now we shall see the SQL top, limit, fetch first or row num clause. Okay, looking at all these all are not SQL commands, but these are all, each one is used in one kind of database. Okay, the select top clause is used as an SQL command, but in MySQL, to get the same result which will be coming with the top, with the select top, in MySQL you have to use the command name called limit. Okay, and same as that, fetch first command name you will be using in Oracle if you want to get the same result as top clause, and rows only and row num also in Oracle. Okay, all the databases will be having different command names to get the same result, so few of these are here which gives the same result as the top in SQL. Okay, I have given you the syntax. I have given only for the SQL syntax, but if you want to know also about MySQL limit or Oracle fetch first, row only, row num, go to this website. You will have all the syntaxes and examples. This is the W3 Schools website to learn SQL. I have given you this one as a reference. It's up to you. You can use any other websites. Yeah. So first, yeah, we didn't see about why we have to use the top clause. Okay. So the select top is used to specify the number of records to return. Okay. If you are giving select top three from particular table, okay, so it will give you the top three records in that table. Okay, another example, top percent. If there are 10 records in a table, if you give select top 50% and star from the table name, here the table name which I have given is students, so it will give top 5 because in 10 5 is the 50%, right? So it will give top 5 records. The point is you can give the number of records you want to get, or the top 50% of the records from that particular table. Okay, we shall see one small example so you will be able to understand. Okay, select top. I'll give 4 records. Start from students. Okay, I have 4 records because I gave select top 4. To see all the records, I am giving select star from students, so it will display all the records. So in my table I have 10 records. Now I am going to use select top 4 star from students, so it will give me 4 records. If I give 6 records, it will give me top 6 records. Okay, now if I give 50%, I'm going to execute. So as we have 10 records in the full table, it will give us top 5, which is 50%. Okay, yeah. And next, add a where clause to top. So we have just seen the basic one with select top 3 from students, but where city equal to Bergen, you can give any column name and its value. Okay, we will see what it will display us. To show it before, I will show all the records first. So we have yeah, 3 Bergen cities. So I will take top 3 from student table and where clause. Where, write the correct column name Bergen and execute. So whatever records having city as Bergen, it will give me the top 3. For example, if there are 5 6 records with the value Bergen in the city column, but first 3 records which is having the city Bergen, it will give me, or to understand better, I'll give you 2. You see here, even there is one more record having the value as Bergen, still it displays me only 2 because I gave select top 2 where city is Bergen. Okay, yeah, that's the purpose of adding a where clause to top, SQL top. Yeah, next, SQL min and max functions. As there are brackets, I think we are calling functions. Yeah, min value, min function helps you to return the smallest value, and max returns the largest value of the selected columns. Okay, I have given you first the min syntax, where you will be selecting select min and which column you want to take, and from table also it is combined with where condition. Example, I'm taking a column which is having a number instead of varchar or strings as data types. Okay, and column, sorry, and the table name. Here, if you see as beginners, it is not in the syntax, right? I just gave select min column name and from table name where condition. But here I have written in example as beginner level. What is this one? Anybody knows? This is the column name which we are going to give to return our result. Okay, I just gave a small image to show you. I will also show you what happens if you don't give like this name. Okay, now without a where clause we will see one example, and with where clause we will see another one. Okay, first we will see select min and city name. I will not write this one without the column name. Okay, select min in level from, this is the students table, so I'll write. You see here no column name. It's better select star from students. Yeah, so this is the table. I'm taking this in level column name. Okay, so I want it to write the minimum level, that is why the we are using min. So what is the minimum value in this column? So it will be writing 1. Okay, you see here this is the result for this statement. Okay, now I will write the same statement but with as I am going to give one column name here. Okay, I'll write first level. Okay, so this is the value for this query. Okay, so here the name which we have given has come as a column name for the returned value. This is nothing to do with this one. I mean, like it will not change anything if you are writing here. This is only being displayed here to display our min value. Okay, don't get confused between this and this column names. It will just disappear after we remove this query. And now same goes with max. Now what do you think it will be displaying the max in level? Max, which means it has to return us the maximum level or maximum number in this column because we gave this column name. So what is the highest one? Max is 4, but only one time it will write 4. And if you give mm, senior level, oh yeah, here we did not write max. Okay, here no column name because we did not give anything here. Here we gave the column name, so it will write the column name and display the result. Okay, I'm just displaying 3 queries at a time so that you will know the difference. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you have understood what's the difference between max and min functions, and also the extra column name. Okay, yep. Next, SQL count, average, and sum functions. Okay, For this one, I don't have a proper table like a price table, something like that. I'll just show the examples with the table which I have already. But I suggest you to make a table which is having a price. I mean like a price column, so that you will be able to understand the count, average, and sum values how it's going to work. Okay. Yeah. So first thing we need to remember is that null values are ignored while using these functions. Okay. First one is a count function, helps you to return the number of rows that matches as specified, whatever where condition you give. Okay. The syntax will be select and count function, and which column you want to count and from which table, and if there is any condition. Okay. Yeah, if you want, you can omit the condition. So here I'm to show you again, I'm going to keep the select star from students, and I'm going to write the count only with select count and one column name and with a table name. I'm just omitting the where condition. Okay. Select count. I'm going to take student ID, student ID from students. Okay, how many columns are there, like that it will count you. Or another one, if I want to take, I'm executing another query with another column name, another level. So this will also you get the same result, because there are 10 rows. Okay, shall we write any where clause where in level equal to, mm, I'll write 4, how many columns having 4 as a number. Okay, so if you see 1, 2, and 3, so I asked it to write count in the in level in students table where in level equal to 4. So there are three rows, 1, 2, and 3. So it displayed me 3. In here I have just asked it to write select count number of rows in the student ID column. So there are 10 rows. So it gave me 10. Okay. Yep. I have given the example and also how it looks. Yeah. You can also write the as column as we have given in the min and max to display. If you see here, no column name, right? So if you write here as, mm, number of records. So you see here number of records 3, you get here. Same you can write here as number of records. It will display the number of records 1, the count value. Yeah. And next, average. So in the same in the count place, if you write just average, it will help you to display the average value. Average, you will see Okay, it is displaying us 1005, which is the fifth record, means average record value. It is being displayed. Okay, here if I remove the, yeah, so from level 1 to 4, what is the average level in the in level column? So 2 will be the second, 2 will be the average level, so it is displaying as the value 2. And next, sum. Yeah, sum, you will get the perfect value when you have a number of the price column. I don't have any price column, but still I can show you how it's going to work. Yeah, it will just sum the values. Yeah, it is just counting and displaying the values. Sum of, so that's why I'm giving the name. You can give total price or like that. Okay, it's just counting all these numbers and giving the value as 26, and also it's counting all these value and giving. So that's the purpose of this one. Yeah, this is actually useful when you just create a shopping list and giving the price value of each of your shopping item, and just if you want to count all the item prices, so you can use these statements for such kind of examples. Okay, yeah, next, like operator. Yeah, the like operator is used along with the where clause to search for the specified patterns which you want. So in this like operator, you have different symbols like percentage and also the underscore. Okay, yeah. So here percentage means it can be any number of characters after the given letter. Underscore means it represents only one. You will get to know better what does these both mean in the next slide, but just we will see first the syntax. Syntax is column, sorry, select column 1 or 2, you can give any number of columns, and the table name where, yeah, this one, and yeah, you will better understand now. If you remember, we have used this one in the last class to show how many characters beside with the same letter, it will display all the records having that particular letter in the first, right? So we will just see one by one why is it being used. If you give where customer name like a percentage, it means it will find all the values uh, starting with customer name as a, and after a it can be any number of characters. It doesn't count it. First it will just display us all the customer names starting with a. Next, customer name like percentage a. This means in the beginning it can be any kind of letter, any number of letters, but the customer name should be ending with a. So whichever customer name ends with a, it will display us that all those names. So here when I'm saying about a, it doesn't mean that you have to only give a letter. You can give b, c, d, e, f, any names, any letters, whichever you want. Okay, yeah. And the third one, percentage. Here OR, these are alphabets, and percentage. Here in the beginning of the customer name, it can be any letter and any number of letters, and but that name should have these two letters. If you give SD or EA, any combination of letters, whichever customer name has these letters in his or her word, it will display us all those. Okay, we will see one by one example. First we will see the theoretical part. Okay, underscore r percentage. Here if I give, for example, if I have a name called Sarah, so I give underscore, two underscores, because SA, and I give R and percentage. So here the system recognizes SA, any letters, it doesn't matter, but two underscores, if I give two underscores, so SA, but in that name R is there in third position, so R, and after R it can be any number of letters. Okay, yeah, and here starting with A, customer name, and one letter, one underscore is there, and percentage. So here it will find a value starting with A and are at least two letters in length. It means if you have Annie, a name, ANI, so it should have at least two letters or three letters beside the A, then only it will recognize. Like that same goes with A. Here there are two underscores and percentage, which means at least three letters length of the name should be. Okay, here the last one is A percentage O. Here if the name is I'm not getting any names. Yeah, yeah, same, we take the Sarah as a name, S percentage A, so SARA. It's better we do with an example so it will be easy for you. Yeah, so first I will execute the same to C. Okay, and we will see the examples. Select students. Like, did we write any mistakes? Yeah, we did not write the, yeah, here I am going to take student name column, student name. Okay, it will display me only one record because there is only one record which the student name is starting with A, and any number of letters can be after that, or there is more of A, so I will write as S, capital S. So here it displayed me three records because three rows are having a student name starting with S, and any number of letters can be beside S, it doesn't matter. Next, percentage first, and the last letter should be Y. Okay, execute. So it is displaying me two records because in front there can be any number of letters or it can begin with any letter, but ending of that name should be Y. as we gave y here. If I give r, it will display two records. Okay, and next, if I say r percentage r, it will display me only one record because only one student name, which is starting letter is r and ending letter is r. In the middle it can be any number of letters because we gave percentage. Okay, and yeah, so it keeps going on. So I have given each and every example for each of these. You can try on your own with all these, so as you will however get the presentations like back. I'll just continue with the next topic. Okay, yeah, now we will be using not like a percentage. Okay, in this statement it will select all the students with the student name that do not have a as a starting letter. Okay, not like r, I'll give a percentage. So in this record there is no Ragnar, if you see, because that is the only one record which is starting with r, so it won't display that record because we gave a not. Okay, yeah, that is all about today's class. uh, it's better if you practice so you will remember more and more. Okay, thank you for the today's class, and if you have any queries you know what to do. Yeah, see you in the next class. Bye.